What's going on, everybody? This is your boy the E-bike guy, back again with another video. And today we're doing another unboxing video, and this time we're doing something a little different. We got the Heybike Mars 2.0, and we're going to do an unboxing and we're going to try it out. Let's get to it. All right, so here's the box. This is the Heybike. It just came in today. I'm so excited to get this bad boy open. Let me tell you something about the unboxing videos, man. It's like Christmas every day for me, man. When I get these bikes coming in for reviews, love to open the box, see what's inside, so that way we can put it together and we're going to test it out. So anyway, so this is the bike in the box. We're going to be cutting the straps, and then actually we having a guest today. Addie is going to be here, and she's going to be our test pilot for the Heybike Mars 2.0. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, now look at this. Now this one come well packaged. Some bubble wrap. We got some foam right here, and I think this is Addie. They just pulled up right there. E-bike Knievel's wife. So she's pulling up, and we're going to be doing this a little test. And yeah, and then we have the main event right here. That is the Mars 2.0. And as you can see, the wheels have the red liner right there. So his holes actually cut into the rim. So that's what's up. So now we're going to go ahead and get this wrapping, all the zip ties off, put this bike together, get us first impressions, and then we're going to give for a test ride. So one thing to note about these type of bikes right here is that when you actually put this in, you want to go ahead and insert it in the headset, and then you want to go ahead and drop your handlebars. And as you can see right down here, there's an Allen. So you want to make sure you get this bike straight, and you want to tighten that up, and that's what's going to secure the handlebar, the stem right here inside the headset. So I believe that's like a 6mm, and I think I got a 5 in my hand, so we need to get a 6. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know, what I'm saying, these bikes right here, I'm saying, it's more involved, when to getting them straightened out and everything, because of the fact that this is a folding bike, and when you put this in the stem, it's not going to be aligned right, so you need to want to go ahead and so what we're going to do now, so it wasn't in the right place, but you want to know where the pivot right here is at. You want it to have them facing towards the right. So, because it's going to fold over. It's going to fold over just like that. And then you're going to tighten it on up. I just want to let y'all know, some people already know about that. But the people that don't know and trying to get a new e-bike, like the Heybike Mars 2.0, that'd be, you want to have that noted right there, okay? And here we go. I forgot to mention, though, here's the charger that come with it. So you have the Heybike symbol right here. And then let's see what we got. So we got another 2 amp charger. Now, 2 amps is kind of below average for me. I'd rather see this around about 3 amps, and that's going to charge it up a little bit faster than a 2 amp charger. But hey, nonetheless, you get a charger in the box. It's 2 amps, so we're going to go ahead and charge that battery up. 48 volt, 12 amp hour battery. So that way we can go ahead and test it out and ride. All right, so here we are. We have the Heybike Mars 2.0, and we have completed, put it together, and as you can see, it is a nice looking folding bike. Get a good look at it right quick. So yeah, it didn't take long to put this one together. It was more self-explanatory. Obviously, you got to put the seat post in, the seat stay, the battery up in the cradle right here behind the seat stay, and then you have the rack. You have to put that on, and I like the rack. It's more of a cargo looking rack rather than a typical rack that you mount on the back of the e-bike. Now I noticed that usually some of the e-bikes, they come with a latch that actually flip the seat over, so that way you can get the battery in and out. But unfortunately, you have to actually take the whole seat up or out of the seat state in order to get the battery out, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to point that out right there. But anyways, the fit and finish look really good. So let's go over the features of what this bike has right quick. So I like to start from the back, as you notice. So here we are. We got a typical Shimano derailleur. So this is not the one of those 20 TZs or Ace or anything like that, you know what I mean? So there you go right there. And then we have our derailleur guard right here. So this is going to protect the derailleur from any fallovers. If you happen to crash anything, this won't get it out of whack and stuff like that. And we got right here is a 7-speed freewheel. I don't know if this is Shimano It doesn't say it, but it might be. But yeah, so we got a 7-speed freewheel in the back right there. Also, we got a nice chain ring up front. So this is gonna probably, it depends how fast this bike can go. You might get a little better run out, but I'm not gonna say for sure yet until we actually do a ride test on this e-bike. Also, we have Chael Ying's. Now, I never seen this photo. It says 3 hippo skin, so I don't know what that is. It's just the first time actually seeing that. So it could be the way the tire feels. It could be like a TPI of a maybe a TPI 60. Then up here at the shock, you got your suspension fork right here. You got your open and your lock, so you can have your rigid fork, and then you open it right there. You got your suspension fork right there. And in front, we're gonna go in the front right here. We got your headlight. Looks pretty bright. And we definitely gonna see that at nighttime. And then we've got the Heybike logo right here. So a nice little wrap right here just to hide all the wires and stuff like that. And then over here we got our preload. So that's our preload adjustments right here. You can adjust it for stiffness or softness. Now we're coming on the left side of the bike, and we're going to examine the brakes now. So what we got here is some cable actuated brakes. So how I feel about the cable actuated brakes, they will do the job almost as good as the hydraulic brakes, but they don't have that initial stopping power as the hydraulic brakes does. But that's not always a bad thing, because this bike has 180s. Okay, so they have 180 millimeter rotors, front and rear. So here's the front, okay, and then we have the rear. So I'm pretty sure this bike's gonna stop just as good, so we're gonna be testing that too. Also, I like the plastic fenders. I'm always a big fan of plastic fenders because they don't they reduce weight and they don't make noise, vibration. If these things come loose, if there was metal, they would be vibrating like crazy and be making a lot of noise. So you'd be like a cow with a belt around its neck going down the road, you know. So we got a nice cushy seat. We're definitely going to test that out during the ride. Up here at the cockpit, so we have a Heybike display. As you can see, it's off. We've got the battery on. Over here we got a 7-speed Shimano shifter, and then we have a throttle, so it's a half throttle right there. Looks like some leather grips, so these have got a palm rest on it, so the period feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And then over here we got our headlight button, and we got a horn button. We have also we have a plus, and it all says headlight too. I don't know if it works the same as this one right here. And then we have a off and on menu button, and we have a F button, which I don't gonna know what that means right there. And then we have our minus. So all right, so here we are. We got the Heybike display right here. It's off right now, but we're gonna turn it on and see what the display looks like. So I'm gonna mesh and hold the power button. So here we are. We got the display on, and look here. We got our battery indicator. We have our voltage. That's letting us know it's 53.1 volts. And up here, down here, it looks like it says destination. So this is probably about triple meter right here within miles an hour. Here's our speedometer right here. There's our pedal assist right there. So I think we matched the F button, I think, with features. So that's our max. So that's probably like a max speed, average speed, and then so yeah, I think that's what this is right here, just a odometer right there. So we have a headlight indicator. So I don't know if the headlight's on. So it's not on by the keypad right here. So I'm thinking this is what turns the headlight on. So we're gonna turn that on right there. And I believe, okay, so that's for the black lit. So that's the black lit, and we mash and hold that, and it should turn it off. Yes, okay. So that's what that does. So that's actually a headlight. That's a black lit for the display right here. So we're gonna turn the headlight on. Okay, there it is. Okay, so they got the headlights on. It's pretty bright. Let's go around and take a look at the rear. Okay, so we got a nice bright, brake light as well. And I think it is a brake light, so let's go and see. All right, so it blinks when you stop. That's nice. Okay. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a nice bike. It's going to be a pretty powerful bike. So we got right here is a 750 watt hub motor. It's 48 volts. So I think this put out right about 1,300 watts, I believe. So yeah, we're gonna see the brakes. So the brakes feels good. Yeah, so no adjustments made on, I don't believe so. Like I say, the handles feel good. It's not tire leather, but it does feel pretty decent in the hands, and we'll see when time comes. So yeah, so that is the Heybike. A first look at it, and then now we're gonna go ahead and test ride it, see what the power's like, and we're gonna get some feedback from our riders right quick. All right, so here we go. We got the Mars 2.0 inside the house, so that way y'all can see the display. So we're gonna be talking about the display, what it has as far as features goes, because this is something like a smart bike as it is. What it has, because you can download the app from the Google Play Store, and I believe the Apple App Store as well. So here we are, we got the display here, and I'm going to turn it on. Okay, so you can't really see this indoors until you turn a black lid on. So we're gonna go ahead and turn a black lid on right quick. Now we can see it. So it does have Bluetooth. You have your destination, miles, you have your miles an hour, your pedal assist indicator, battery indicators at the top, and then you have I guess this is the time. It looks like time, looks like a trip, I don't know yet. And it shows your battery voltage as well, which is 54.1 volts, which is a fully charged battery. So it has Bluetooth also. So that's what we're finna talk about right now. All right, so here we are. We got our phone. You can download the app, like I said. So we're gonna go to Heybike. Now I already then registered my email and put a password in, and once you do that and you actually confirm your email through a code, they're going to send you a code through your email. Once you put that code in, then you can go ahead and come to this screen. As you can see, it says switch e-bike lock, so you can actually remotely turn on and off your e-bike. It says false alarm, like has diagnostics or e-bike failure or attempted theft. You can receive an alarm in real time. That's what it says. And then it says track and share your ride. So you can do that as well. We're gonna just hit start just to get it out of the way. We're gonna use allow phone calls. Okay, so now it says bike not bound, so we're gonna add bike. It's gonna search, as you already did. I see it right here. Okay, hold on. So we're connecting. All right, so we actually in. Okay, so it says please select color. That's the one right there. Okay, here we go. So this is the bike we have, the Mars 2.0, in this grayish, dark grayish color. And so here's down here, as you can see, you got the on button. Okay, so it turned the bike off. That was pretty fast. Huh, that was pretty fast. So fast response right there. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so we have ride, shows us where we at right now. Let's see here, we have these are like store. It says store, and this is I guess this is where you can go in your account security, my rides help. So it has all that neat stuff right there. So let's see what else it has. Let's see here. This is gonna be okay. So it doesn't have no miles. So okay, the bike name, personalized rides. Okay. So we have all that. I guess this is I guess you can find your bike here where it says ride right here. I guess where this is where the bike at, you know what I mean? So I guess you can actually find your bike through this right here, because I don't see where you can where it says like find my bike or anything like that on some other apps I used. So yeah, I guess you can it's like a little health app too, you know what I mean? You can track your rides and stuff like that. And then, like I say, you can actually turn on and off the bike by the power button. I don't see any, you know, where you can actually find it, you know what I mean, unless you actually, and I don't know if this is by the phone itself or by the bike itself. So I'm gonna have to test that later on in the when I have one of my family members ride the bike, and then that way I can actually track them and see if this actually works. I can see where they at. If this does, I don't think it does, but if it does, it worked good. If not, then yeah, that's also good too to have an app for your bike as well. If you don't have a standalone app like Relive or something like that, you can also use this app, so that way you can track your distance and ride time too as well. So yeah, so that is the app on the Heybike Mars 2.0. So now we're going to go ahead and get some seat time in and ride the bike and see how it feels. So, and you say you didn't like it, so why is that?
I knew he was gonna put me on the spot. I just don't like it. I feel like the distance from here to the pedals, I feel like my knees are in my chest.
So basically saying it's more compact than the one you ride.
It could be for like a smaller kid or a smaller person, but I just don't like how it sits. And it's crazy because my bike is kind of like this, but
yeah,
it's short.
Oh,
I don't like it.
Oh, okay. All right, there you have it. Real reviewers right there. Yeah, I can already feel when you get on it. So the Mars 2.0 is more like, it's more cargo based, because the frame
for a petite person,
yeah. So the frame, this design of the bike, you know what I mean, where the rack is, it has a long rack, so where you can carry a lot of cargo on it. So they moved the seat just a little bit close to the handlebars, and I understand what you're talking about, that it's more oriented towards person a little bit shorter, or a petite person, like you were saying.
Yeah.
You know, so
if anything, where the battery sits, they should have had the seat put there.
Yeah,
it
okay.
Would have felt a lot better.
And then had the battery in the frame.
If anything, why don't they put the battery underneath the cargo basket?
I don't know. Well, I'm fixing to get my ride time on and then see. So yeah, so it does have a shorter stance to it. I feel the handlebars is a little bit closer to me than the other e-bikes that I tested.
And some people may like that.
Yeah. So some people have mixed opinions about that. You know, some people might like that. They don't want to be so far apart, you know.
Right.
So, and it makes it, and I believe it makes it a little bit better when you fold this thing and put it in the back of your car.
Oh yeah, definitely. When
So
you fold it up, it's going to be less space than the other bikes.
Yes. So it's going to yeah, have that less space to put away in the closet somewhere. So anyway, so the bike's on. We just got one of my test riders just got through testing it, so we're going to be giving some feedback from my perspective, as we had did from her perspective. So yeah, I think we're gonna take a different route today. We're gonna probably go shoot that way and then come downhill. I don't know. So let's get to it. It does have good takeoff though. Yeah, definitely has good takeoff. Yeah, so right off the bat, like the test rider says, it does feel a little bit more compact. You know, like the handlebars is really close to you. That might be good for some people. Some people might not like that. You know, they feel like they cramp, like the riders was saying. Anyways, but definitely has. It feels light. It feels really light. It has really good takeoff. We're taking a different route today. I usually go do my hill test, but we're gonna be taking a different route over the railroad tracks. We're gonna go through town, and then we're gonna head. So the suspension seat post works real good. I just went over the railroad tracks. Works decent. I don't feel no bottom out. Brakes works good too. I just testing the brakes out, make sure they stop. So they're cable actuator brakes compared to like 180s. So 180 millimeter rotors. So that's pretty good. But it does have a punchy. It is punchy off the line. All right, so we're gonna take a trip to Walmart. Make sure ain't nobody coming. All right. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna take a trip to Walmart. Just ride around there, see what's See what the spill feels like on this thing. It feels nice. That motor is really quiet. I don't hear no whining from the gears. We're getting up to top speed of 28 miles an hour on throttle only. Now we're going to test the pedal assist, and see if we have any pedal run out. Power comes on really soft, so it has a little bit delay to pedal assist. And yes, you is going to have pedal run out to the point where you're going to be doing the ghost pedaling. Yeah, so your leg's going to be pumping. Overall, the bike feels real smooth. The palm leather grips, it feels decent. Doesn't feel fake. Display, you can actually see that through bright sunlight, so there's no complaints about the display at all. Horn is very loud. People can actually hear you from a good distance. So I'm guessing, I mean, to tell you the truth, there's really nothing really bad about the Mars 2.0, except for just a little bit shorter, and they made the rack longer. So I'm thinking it's more of a cargo purpose than anything. So you do feel that little cramp. If you're tall like me, like 6'7", you're gonna feel just a little bit of cramp. I don't think I feel a little bit cramped because my knee's not actually hitting the handlebars or anything like that. I'm not, you know, so I feel decent, you know what I'm saying? If I had this bike, you know, this was my only bike, I'll be riding this just like any other bike. But like I say, people have different opinions about e-bikes. You know, people might not like the crampness. People maybe want a longer wheelbase. So, or a lot of people don't like plastic fenders. Me personally, in my opinion, I like plastic fenders. It's a more welcome to me because of the fact that, you know, it reduces weight, doesn't make any noise if they come loose. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. This one feels pretty light, and I believe, to be honest, I believe this right here will get better range, just because it feels light. Let me pan the camera up. Yeah, very solid. Doesn't feel like it's about to fall to pieces. But one thing to note, that the acceleration from dead stop, it definitely has acceleration. So it doesn't feel soft. It feels like it means business when you accelerate. All in all, I mean, top speed 20 miles an hour is definitely good, and I'm thinking e-bikes of this stature should do at least 25 and up, because of the fact that, you know, a lot of people want to get somewhere a little faster than, you know, your typical 19 mile an hour, and I believe those e-bikes right there for like right in the city where you know, you don't have, or you're not in the rural area where you have to travel long distance to get to one place to another. So those e-bikes more for city commute. I think this one is right like this right here. So I live maybe a half a mile down the road. This bike is really more suitable for that, where I stay at right here. So I can go to point A to point B fast on this bike. And like I said, the acceleration on this bike is pretty bonkers. Yeah, so that seat post helps a lot. The suspension seat post helps a lot. Then you got the front suspension. So this is going to be a really good ride, especially when you're on sidewalks or on like a bumpy trail. The suspension seat post is really going to help, especially if you have a bad back. So this is a good plus. And Heybike did a good job for getting a suspension seat post on the Mars 2.0. But the only con about when you want to charge your battery or you want to take your battery out the bike, you're going to have to release or take the seat post off to get the 40-volt battery out of the frame, so that way you can charge it. But you can actually leave the battery on the bike and charge it up in your house or outside, whatever. You know, you don't have to take the battery out of the bike to charge it. So that's annoying. I mean, in my opinion, that's pretty much annoying because I like to take my batteries out to charge them sometimes, and to happen to take the seat post off to get my battery out. No, that's pretty annoying. You know what I mean? So I have reviewed e-bikes like this that have that lever on the seat where you can actually fold the seat up, and then you can take your battery out without, you know, messing with the seat post. Because, you know what I mean, I know a lot of people have that seat post set to where they want, and to just do that all the time if you want to take the battery out, it's going to be, you know, it's not going to feel good to some people. But other than that, that's about it though. I mean, you haven't had me have a, let me go talk to my UPS man right quick and see. I don't know. What's up?
All right, man, how you doing today?
I'm doing a review on this.
So that's what you have.
Yeah.
I was wondering how you have that. I thought you might have had it on your head or something.
Well, you're going to be on YouTube now. That's my UPS man. He gave me all my parts.
That's what's up. You doing all right today?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Checking out a new one.
Yeah, this is a new one. So I got 2 more coming.
That's what's up.
Yeah, like I say, when I finish review some of these bikes, then I'm gonna put you in for one. So that way, man, you off and everything, you can ride the bike around where you at, man. So
well,
yeah.
I shall be checking you out on YouTube tonight, man.
Okay. Yeah, all right, you too. I'll see you later. So yeah, that was the UPS man. He delivers all my goodies, and I'll be he'll come and pick up my stuff and, you know, and ship it out like batteries and all whatnot. But yeah, so we're taking the 2.0 on the sidewalk. We're just gonna be testing out the suspension seat post. Like I said before, it's very good. It doesn't feel like I'm bottom out. Maybe to some heavy riders, I might be bottom out. No, they might be bottom out a little bit, but me, I don't feel no bumpiness, you know, especially going over these railroad tracks right here. So we're gonna go to town. So we got our local sheriffs right there. And then yeah, so anyway, so it gets out of touch real good. Now, like I say, I believe this bike will go the distance because of the fact that it feels like it's almost like it's not draining the battery as much as some other e-bikes that I tested, you know, with the 40-volt system. There's not really much voltage sag either. So it was at 51 volts, and then when I was full throttle, it went down to like maybe 48, 49. So not much voltage sag there. All right, let's go right here. All right, so we're gonna get a look at the bike again. Okay, so here you have it, the Mars 2.0. And I really do like the rack. It is very long and it looks very heavy duty, where I can tote some stuff right there, or I can even hang some luggage bags on the side of that rack. So it's a very long rack, and that's part of why they moved the seat a little bit closer in the battery. So that what makes it feels more compact, because of the fact that the battery is located behind the seat post or the seat stay, and then instead of the battery being inside the frame, it's a little bit smaller. So that's why I almost feel like the front end is a little bit lighter to me. Like I say, the brakes stop real good, excellent. I noticed that I was getting a little bit of a noise when I had the hard stop. That could be due to the cable actuated calipers, they don't apply even pressure like the hydraulic brakes does. So the hydraulic brake applies even pressure on both sides of the disc, to oppose where you have to adjust the other side of the caliper to bring the pad a little closer to the disc, so that way they can apply even pressure and it won't make as much noise. Or, you know, sometimes when solid rotors, like opposed to the one on the Mars 2.0, they'll make a little bit of noise, especially if they're real thin. If the disc is real thin, they'll make a lot of noise. Other than that, so this is what you're getting. You're getting a nice, decent bike. Very quiet hub motor. 750 watt hub motor puts out almost right at about 1200 watts, and also it's very quiet. You don't hear the gears in the rear of that hub motor, and it has initial takeoff. So if you on a sidewalk and you're approaching traffic like this and you're trying to cut across the street, the Mars 2.0 has that torque, that acceleration torque, to actually get you over there without having to worry about, oh, I'm gonna get hit by a car. Like some other e-bikes I tested where the power comes on real soft, this one comes on right then, so you don't have to worry about that. The acceleration is there. Anyways, I didn't fold this bike up, but I'm pretty sure it's going to fold up really compact. That way you can store it in the closet, the trunk of your car or SUV, wherever you are going to store this bike at. The pedals, I don't know about those pedals. They look like they will work, but I will probably upgrade the pedals with some more of a heavy duty pedals. And then the out feature is a real nice touch. That way you can actually, I believe you can find your bike if it gets stolen, but we're going to be testing that later on in the video. The 7-speed Shimano shifter is shifting on the fly. There's no adjustments needed, so that's a good right there. And then, yeah, very loud horn. That's loud. I mean, there's one e-bike that I tested has almost the same dB as this horn, and my wife is using that one right now. So these horns are pretty loud. And then you got the headlight. Now I don't know how bright the headlight is at night, but as you can see, it looks pretty bright enough that you can see at night, especially when there's no street lights on the corner of the streets or anything like that. And then we have the tail light in the back. Now the tail light, I like the tail light. I already like the way it looks. You kind of don't see it on the GoPro because of the frame rate is actually is interfering with the light itself. But I guarantee you that this light, you can see that light at nighttime, so no worries about that. So anyways, other than that, you know, the chain ring is okay. You're still gonna have that pedal run out to where you're gonna be ghost pedaling. I tested another bike that had a good combination where you don't feel that pedal run out feel, that you can actually pedal while your bike is doing like 37 miles an hour. But anyway, so I'm gonna get back to the house and I'm gonna let one more test rider ride this bike, and then we're gonna go ahead and conclude this story about the Heybike. I think I covered a lot of stuff about this bike already. So yeah, and also I like this the wrap they got, and it has the Heybike logo right there. So yeah, all right, let's go ahead and get to the house, and we're gonna get some test riders some more opinions about what they like on the bike. 5. Yeah. And this one's a little bit different, so it's not like the King Bull that you've seen. Oh, you gotta lay it down a little bit. All right. Jump or something? Oh wow. It got a suspension seat post. Oh, okay. So we have Addie on the Heybike Mars 2.0.
Okay.
So first impressions.
I don't really like this. First impression, it was good, but it kept going down. Like every time I ride it, try to go faster, and it'll hit 20, but it'll go down by itself. Like it wouldn't be me like trying to hit the brakes.
Okay.
Brakes are pretty sturdy there. Like.
So the brakes work good?
Oh yeah, brakes work good. Can't forget about the horn.
Okay.
Besides that, it runs smooth. Like it runs pretty good. It was just the it's kind of uncomfortable. I'm trying to like. It's just meant.
Oh, okay. So the pump, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's the issue. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
But
Okay.
besides that, it's pretty good. Maybe it needs to go a little faster for me.
Okay.
But besides that, I like it. I like how it looks. I like if anybody wanted to sit back there, put a car seat or something, like it would work. It would be really good. Besides that,
Okay.
it's cool.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right. So there is Addie. She's coming back from testing the Heybike Mars 2.0. So we're gonna give her opinion. Okay.
I think I still like the other one.
Huh?
This one goes 27.
27?
27 miles per hour, and I mean it's pretty fast, but I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Too much. How about this one?
Okay, so give me the pros and the cons. Oh shoot.
The pros are that it looks nice.
Yeah, it looks
And it
nice.
has definitely that.
Okay.
The cons, I mean, it goes a decent speed. You know, some people like to go that fast.
Right.
It has a light.
Have it. So that is the Mars 2.0 by Heybike. So, question is, what are you getting? Well, you're getting a folding e-bike. You're actually getting a fast e-bike, up to 28 miles an hour. Also, you're getting a quiet e-bike. The hub motor, the 750 watt hub motor by Heybike, is by far the quietest gear hub motor that I ever tested. So you got that going for yourself. Also, you're getting the GPS app, so you can download the app from the App Store or the Google Play Store, and then you can track your bike and track your riding time and stuff like that. You're getting a loud horn. You're getting a nice cargo rack, nice tires, design on the rims. That is a good plus. Also, 180 millimeter rotors, front and rear. What's up, son?
I got rolls 2 times.
On a roll.
Yeah.
What? Give me 5. All right. So yeah, and then plastic fenders. You're getting a 40-volt battery, 20 amp hour, so you're gonna have decent ride time, a good range, good power. Definitely a good acceleration from the dead stop. So yeah, you're getting a good e-bike. So the only complaints that I see from me and the test riders is that since the battery's located behind the seat stay, and they moved the seat stay a little bit closer to the handlebars, it's a little bit how can I say this, cramped for some people. So it's aimed for like people that's a little bit smaller, petite, kind of slim. Also, the way that the battery is made into the frame, they should incorporate a seat that you can have a latch to let the seat up, so that way you can actually get the battery out faster, but you have to remove the whole seat post to actually get the battery out. Other than that, that's the only 2 complaints that I got from my test riders. And also, yes, it does feel a little bit cramped because of the seat state is actually moved forward in the bike instead of having the battery located in the frame and move the seat back. But other than that, this is a good folding e-bike that you can get under $1,000. Okay, so I have the link in the description. Check that out if y'all want to purchase the Mars 2.0 e-bike. But anyway, so that was my review of the Mars 2.0 e-bike by Heybike. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. This is the e-bike guy, and I'll see y'all next one. Peace.